What's up, everyone? This is Jake here with Wilderness is Bliss. Just wanted to post a quick update video letting everyone know why we haven't posted anything in over a year. Just gonna cut right to the chase. Unfortunately, I had to say goodbye to Bliss back in January of 2022. So it's actually been over a year since I lost her. And basically what happened was she got bone cancer. So yeah, it was very unfortunate, very sad. Obviously I love that dog more than anything in the world. Started back in September of 2021. So we did that Colorado dusky grouse hunt opening day, and then hunted grouse in Arizona kind of all throughout the month. And the last week of September, we were up in Kaibab doing some grouse hunting. And she was fine, no issues. We came home, and the next day, she started limping. So we thought, probably just did something to her leg while we were hunting, no big deal. So took her to the vet, and that's what the vet thought as well, which completely understandable. Just went on a couple day hunting trip and she's limping, probably tweaked something, hurt her knee. So first they thought it was just a knee sprain, and so they told me, rest her for about a month, gave me some anti-inflammatories. So did that. It wasn't showing any signs of improvement. So after a couple weeks, I called back. They referred me to a specialist, thinking she probably tore her ACL. And we went in there, and he looked at it right away and knew she didn't have a torn ACL. Thought it was more of like a muscle issue or something up in her hip. So went to take some x-rays just to make sure there was nothing wrong with her bone, and that's when we realized we had a serious problem. Came back in the room, they showed me the x-rays, and I'll put a picture of them up here, but basically just a huge hole in her bone on her leg and some additional growth. So yeah, long story short, we had a biopsy done which confirmed it was cancer, and it was at this point right between kind of like Thanksgiving and Christmas, and we were referred to some specialists, went to a doctor that was kind of a holistic doctor that also did some traditional medicinal practices as well. That the first specialist told me they had pretty good they had some pretty good stories of dogs with cancer that they were able to heal, but unfortunately just the timing was horrible. It was still fresh in kind of COVID times, and at that point, everybody was getting dogs, and just getting an appointment was so hard, and it just, my dog has cancer, unfortunately, doesn't help. It doesn't, doesn't get appointments moved around and anything for you. So we did what we could. We were trying a bunch of stuff. We were gonna amputate her leg. I was gonna do some other stuff. I won't get into a ton of detail on it, but basically when we went to get her leg amputated, they did some other x-rays. They x-rayed her lungs and everything just to make sure it was worth it. And unfortunately, by the time we had gotten the appointment and gotten everything set, it's such a fast moving cancer that it was already in her lungs, and at that point there's not really anything they can do. And so yeah, it was an awful situation. I love that dog more than anything in the world. She's my best friend, and I had to say goodbye to her. I made her last days as comfortable as I could, spoiled the hell out of her, which I already did before, but I mean, cooking her steaks and getting her fried chicken and ice cream, whole 9 yards. So yeah, it was pretty devastating. She wasn't even 5 years old. I ended up putting her down about a week before her 5th birthday, which, kind of was insult to injury, but I didn't want to force her to last another week just so she could make it to 5. I always told myself when I got a dog, never gonna let the dog suffer. And you know, when it gets to that point where there wasn't any treatment we could do at that point, so it was strictly now quality of life. And as long as she wanted to get up and go for walks and was seeming okay, I was gonna let her stick around. And then yeah, kind of when she just stopped giving interest for walks, it was too painful. She's on all these medications and pain medications, and her life basically became sleep, get up and go to the bathroom, eat, and that was it. So, you know, after that kind of started for a couple days, I could just see how miserable she was, and it was time to let her go. So, yeah. So that's the update. Not doing this for like sympathy or anything like that. Like I said, it's been over a year at this point. I'm not over it by any means. You know, it was my first dog. Everyone told me the first dog's always the hardest. It's definitely been a tough year. But we wanted to make an update video just to let everyone know. I know we don't have a ton of subscribers and people that watch every single video, but there are a few of you, and we appreciate that. So we just wanted to put out an update, and yeah, out of respect to her as well, I didn't just want to pop up on some other hunting video without her and say, oh yeah, by the way, I lost my dog. So that wouldn't have been fair. So yeah, it sucks. That's life. Like I said, not asking for sympathy or anything like that. Just wanted to provide an update. And also because we're ready to start posting some more videos as well. So I did get another dog. You'll see her coming up in some of these other videos. We've gone on a bunch of hunts. So we're going to have a handful of different hunting videos we're going to post. We're looking to get back into reviews. Yeah, this channel's going to live on. We're going to keep doing what we were doing. I think that's the best way to honor Bliss. She's a huge part of why this channel exists. I mean, it's named after her. It's always just been for fun. We wanted to film some of our hunts and be able to look back on them and you know, help people out with reviews. We ourselves watch a ton of outdoor gear reviews and stuff, and they're all super helpful. So like, we want to do the same thing when we've got gear that, you know, we want people to know about or think would help. So yeah, that's really the reason for the channel. And you know, I knew one day this day would come where she was gone and we'd have the videos to look back on. So that was a big reason for doing this as well. Obviously I didn't anticipate it was going to be so early. You know, she's in really good shape. She ate great food. You know, I thought this dog was going to live to be 15, but unfortunately that's just not how life works out sometimes. So that's the update. Be on the lookout for some more hunting videos coming up. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for watching the video. If you want to stick around to the end, I'm gonna have a little tribute to Bliss.
You taking yourself for a walk?
Washed her off. Yeah, she did look like she.
What are you doing? You taking yourself for a walk? You taking yourself for a walk? Come here. Come here, Bliss. Come here. Good girl. Good girl. Come here. Come here. Come here. Stay.